moms, and welcome back to another episode of SOS for the MOM. If you are brand new to my channel, my name is Mirella. I am a life coach and a mom, hence why I'm called the Life Coach Mom. And here on my channel, this is where you can find help and support for all the many hats you wear, moms, and all the roles that you play, because it's a lot. So today I'm going to be answering this question. How do I get my child to listen to me? How do we do that? It's likely that if you're a mom of a teenager, maybe an adult, for sure a preteen, you're very familiar with the different expressions while you're talking to them. It could be the deer in the headlights. It could be the eye roll. It could be, how long are you gonna talk? Right? I don't know what the dynamic is in your home, but having a conversation sometimes is grueling with our children. They're not listening, and we have the best of intentions. We want to pour into them all our wisdom, our advice. We want to talk. Right, moms? Well, the answer to the question of how do I get my kids to listen to me, the answer is we listen to them. And that's probably not what you expected to hear. I'm going to be talking about the importance of listening, of us moms role modeling for them what it looks like to listen to them and not just listen passively. We can do that all day long, meaning you're listening to what they're saying, but you're really not, because maybe you're thinking about what you have to do next, what's on your to-do list. Maybe you're thinking already about what you're going to say, what your comeback is. You're going to shut them down. There's so much that's going on in our minds when we're trying to have a conversation with our children. So what I'm challenging you to is to listen to them, to really engage in active listening. And this, moms, is a skill. It really is. For us to refrain from saying something that's constructive, or at least that we think is constructive and helpful, when we know our children are wrong and immature and not doing the right thing, that for us is really hard. But I'm asking you to try it. And here's why. I'm here to help you build your relationship, because moms, I know that we have the best of intentions for our children, and we have rules for them and boundaries for them. But if your relationship, or maybe there's a lack of a relationship, and your home is all about rules, and there's really no respect, no relationship, that is likely going to lead to rebellion. That's really good. I'm going to say that again. Rules without a relationship, without mutual respect, will likely lead to rebellion. So that's what I want to help you avoid. The listening part is so important, because if we expect them to listen to us, we moms have to show them what that looks like, what it means, what it looks like to be attentive, to show genuine concern, to have a heart of compassion, to be listening with our ears. You've probably heard that expression. We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, and that's for a reason. Less talking, more listening. So we want to get to a place where we can be listening to our children, inviting them into a conversation without us interrupting. That's going to be hard, moms, but I know that you can do it, and it's going to be totally worth it. It is so powerful to just sit alongside somebody and listen and ask questions. Be interested in what they're telling you. Be interested in their experience or what they're feeling or whatever it is. And it's going to be hard because our kids don't think like this. And that's because they're not us, right? We were their age once. We were 10, we were 15, we were 25. They don't have the wisdom that you have at your age. The best thing we could do is come alongside them and not necessarily always offer to fix something or to give them our solution. That's not necessarily the answer. Maybe they're not looking for that. Maybe they're just looking to be heard. So I think what's important is to create a safe space where they have the freedom to express themselves and you not wig out, mom. We need to be a safe person for them. Create that space. No matter what it is that they're saying, we are going to love them no matter what. And yes, there is a time and a place for correction to come in or for our voice to be shared. I'm not saying become a mute to your children. That's not what I'm saying. But the goal is, how do we get them to listen to us? Let's be good listeners ourselves. So the strategy I want to share with you is called Ask 3 Before Me. It's the Ask 3 Before Me. And you may be familiar with that expression. It's a phrase, it's a management technique that's used in the classrooms, but I'm going to tell you to use it for different purposes. The Ask 3 Before Me means, moms, you're going to ask 3 questions to your child before you make it about you. Because remember, what we're trying to do is develop or build a trust. We're trying to build a foundation. Hopefully you've already done that and we're building on it or improving it. So the Ask 3 Before Me means and shows your child that you are listening, that you are actively engaged in listening to what they're saying. You're going to ask 3 questions. You're thinking, what am I going to ask them? I'm not even interested. You have to be. You have to be. Come up with just one question. And it could look something as simple as, I still don't understand why you did the thing you did. Can you maybe fill me in? You could say something like, I feel like I'm really out of touch with what's going on. Can you help me out? Can you fill me in with more information? I mean, something like that, something that shows true interest, that you're truly trying to understand them and not just listen with your ears, that you're listening with your heart, that you're really putting yourself in their shoes so you can come alongside them and really understand what it is that they're saying. So that's it, moms. I'm going to ask you, let's do our best to stop interrupting them, stop offering solutions. If that isn't what they're looking for, you can even ask them. That could be one of your questions. Hey, do you want me just to listen to you here today, or are you open to some feedback? Moms, that is powerful. To ask permission to give your feedback, whoa, they're going to be beside themselves. What? Like, mom's not talking? She's not trying to fix me? She's not trying to tell me how I did everything wrong and how I'm going to be a screw up one day? No, that's not the message we want to give our kids. And certainly, we're not going to always agree with them. Like I said, they're going to make decisions. They're going to make choices that are going to come with consequences. You know what I say to that? Let them live by their choices to a certain extent. You know what I mean? Let's not be dumb. No, we're not going to be completely hands off. But if they're making certain choices and you think, well, there's going to be a growth lesson in that, they're going to grow up a little bit, they're going to feel those consequences, it's a safe place. Let's help them fail safely in our own homes or in this relationship, because we're going to be there. We're going to help them. So that's my strategy for you today. Let's make it more about them than us. Let's not try to come in and fix everything and offer solutions when that's not what they're open to. Let's be active listeners, role model it for them, and they, in return, will show you that respect back. I really believe that. If you enjoyed this video and you got something out of it, why don't you let me know? Go ahead and click the like button or leave me a comment below. I'll see you next time.